Hey, this is BlindFox, so welcome at my Ration review. Please support the channel, please subscribe, and please go donate on patreon.com. So we are going to do our first breakfast of our 7 days preppers pack. 7 days bulk preppers pack from Long Life Pantry. So I say I bought this, so I'm not going to advertise, but there was an error in the ration which they fixed. So we do have our tropical isotonic drink. Yeah, tropical isotonic drink for breakfast. You only have 2 drinks per day. There was extra drinks, but not so much that you can have 3 drinks per day. We're going to have our chocolate brownie because we can. I need some bolstering because we are going to have a new thing. It is a vanilla and banana oat porridge, which doesn't sound so bad if you just look at the vanilla part and totally ignore the banana part. But I am not a fan of banana. And then we are going to do our granola snack for breakfast. So this doesn't look like a big meal, but hey, there's a lot of oats in here, or a lot of oatmeal in here. Might actually be oatmeal. A 10-notch oatmeal. Well, it is oats. It might be ground smaller than normal oats. And if this is just vanilla, which the oats is, hey, you might actually remove all of these bananas from the oats. I'm not going to do it for the first review, but we do have another one. And for that, I am going to actually remove all of these bananas. These are hard bananas. And I don't have a problem with eating them just as is. What I have a problem with is when they are reconstituted. And being oats, this will need to be done with hot water. I will go and check how much they use, but they normally don't say. I hope they say for this. But I'll check it and I'll tell you when I actually mix this. We do have a spoon, which I just don't have with me. And the cat is being very, very inquisitive. The rest of stuff we do know. Brownie we're not going to heat up. This we're going to eat. And this takes half a liter and I normally add more. So I'll go and prepare all of this and I will be back. I will use hot water in this since it is called oatmeal. So let's start with our granola. You can see there some of our bananas. Unlike our the ones you have for breakfast, this granola doesn't have milk powder in it. Got fruit cubes. Got other grain stuff in there. Let's just dump it here in with our brownie. You can see there our friends, the fruit cubes, bananas, some grainy stuff, which in a pinch you can have this, of course, also put some water in there. But hey, now this is our chocolate brownie. As you can see, you can eat this. You don't need to have a fork and knife or a spork to eat it. You can, if it's not hot and it's not melted, you can eat this by hand. You've got a chocolate on top there and the brown, thick, nice, sturdy chocolate cake. Nice moist brownie. It's not too dry. It's actually not as dry as some of the American chocolate or cake things that I have had in the past. Now I'm still waiting for our oats to reconstitute there. We'll do our tropical, but we did have the tropical before. But mix it in this. You can't really add too much water. You can see there, I normally like to add a lot more water, as you know, if you watch my channel regularly. But for this as well, you don't need any cutlery as yet. Nice tropically flavor. You can add more. It's slightly tart if you don't add too much water. Otherwise, it flavors the water quite well. So this will really disguise your the taste of your water purification tab. Quite nice, and it goes well with your chocolate brownie. This ration doesn't have the teas and coffee stuff in it. So you can always add extra coffee to this. You know, go and buy those little packages and hot chocolate packages. Again, this is a nice ration to use as a base for expanding your own ration things. So here we go. We've got our oats with bananas, and the bananas is actual bananas. You can of course add more water, which I did. They say add at least 300 milliliters of hot water. And I did it, and you can see it's still actually quite stiff. I thought it would be, but anyway, it tastes. If you don't eat some of the banana in here, it just tastes like normal bland oats. There's also not a lot of sugar in this oats, if any. The dried banana doesn't give this stuff a lot of flavor, which in one sense it's good. In another sense it's bad because it's not a really flavorful oats. I thought it might be more vanilla. What I would do is have some cocoa powder ready to mix in for some chocolatey flavor and extra sugar. Mind you, I just found a use for our chocolate nut butter. You can pop it in here. You don't have to eat it with the cookies. Use it in here. It might just be chocolatey enough. I might just try it. I can just try it now. Just wait one moment, please. I can't find one now, but there is some other of this stuff, and when I do in the next breakfast, I will include the chocolate nut butter in the oats and see how it tastes. I also then will remove the banana pieces because it doesn't really add anything to the taste of the oats. Of course you can add the granola in here as well for some texture, but I'm not going to do that now, and some extra flavor. So that was our ration review, and you really need this drink just to get the oats down because you really need some more water here as well. So that was our review of the first breakfast of the 20 meal bulk preppers pack from Long Life Pantry. So thanks for watching. Please support the channel, please subscribe, and please go and donate on patreon.com.